Hello, Teaquilters. Today is Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024, and I'm here with live chat. Tonight we're going to go over retreat recap, or if anybody has any questions about retreats, I'll talk a little bit about 2025 retreat. And we got birthday shout outs, which I almost forgot about. And then also I'll show you what I got doing the shopping trip, which I tried not to buy much. And then also we're going to talk about sewing machines. So we'll see how much we can get done in an hour. The sewing machines can actually wait. So let's cut this light on. Oh, it's not plugged in. Oh my goodness. It's not plugged in. So we'll have to use the lights we have here. Hold on. Let's see if this one's still plugged in. Is that one still plugged in? Nope, but we can get to this plug. We can't get to the other one because it's behind my desk. Are you plugged in? Maybe this is not plugged in. So maybe this one got unplugged when I unplugged everything else to go to retreat. So I can't get that one on. So we'll have to do with what we have. It's a little dark. Let's see who's here today. We got Deborah Quilts. Hey, Deborah, I meant to call you and then just kept forgetting, falling asleep. Dee Branson, Lee Bryant, Brenda Perkins, Remo JS. Reminding you all to show your love and support by hitting that thumbs up button. Also, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please subscribe and also hit the notification bell. I also am on Facebook with Teaquilts LLC. That's where I list most of the information about retreats. So please join us over there. Vivian Calvey is here. Francis Jackson. Deborah Sims Brown says she enjoyed the retreat videos. Thank you so much. June Hansen is here. Janice Miller. Let's go back this way. Sue GSD says, hello, ladies and gentlemen of Teaquilts. I am still reeling from the most fabulous retreat ever. I don't know how T and her team outdid themselves, but they did. 357 days until retreat 2025. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Cynthia Shades here. I got to see Cynthia Shade at retreat. She was in a book. It was pretty interesting. I met two of her fellow guild members at retreat, and they showed me a book where they were all inside the book, and I thought that was really cool. Let's see. Sheila Willis is here. Christina is saying hello. Hello, Christina. Welcome to the chat. Michelle the Quilter is here. She says great videos from retreat as well. Joanne Lucas is here. The review of retreat was awesome. Thank you, thank you. And let's see. Joe Carmel Perkins is here. Lady Crafts also is here. So, we're going to wait a few minutes for people to get in before I do the birthday shout outs, just because I think, just in case more of them come in. I've seen a few of them in here, but not all of them yet. So we'll just wait a little bit. Not that all of them will probably come in. So let's just talk about Retreat 2024. It went off very well. I enjoyed it as usual. I actually got more done this time than I did the first time. I had great team members. I had Kevin, who helped with... we had a project that we made, And I'll be showing it to you. I hope I got it in here because I'm not really sure. But we made a project, and then Jennifer volunteered her services to our team. Jennifer is a member of my small group, and so she made it so that we didn't have to sew all of them things by ourselves. So we're able to give her a few of them. I think she sold 9. And so that helped a lot. And she also helped at retreat with organizing, doing a lot of the drawing setups and things like that, helping me stay semi-organized at retreat. So Jennifer and Kevin were big help. Kevin helped with behind the scenes stuff on booking and getting things done, and then also with at retreat, he really coordinated getting stuff in and out. Although my daughter just took over with that, she actually brought some of my great nephews, and they actually we had a trailer, a U-Haul trailer that we rented, and it was filled to the brim. And I'm telling you, it took us about an hour and a half to fill that thing. It took them about 30 minutes to get that U-Haul, the stuff out and into the retreat center, which was a long little walk. So those young guys, they really got to work and got that stuff out of there pretty good. So that was a godsend. My daughter, that was her suggestion. She just went by my niece's house and asked for them to come help. So that was really cool. Kevin got everything back up to the front. So and then he left, and then Jason Kim, who volunteered her services, so thank you, Kim R, for doing that. And we got that stuff back into the trailer. And I'm thinking I'm going to come home with less stuff, except that I forgot that, you know, when we made the pillows, that we were going to have bags of pillows too. So I got rid of some stuff, and then I brought some other stuff back. So that's where I'm currently at for Retreat 2024. I feel like it went off well. I just got to do the final housekeeping with the facility. I got the final bill today from them. Each facility is a little bit different in how they do billing. Some of them you have to have it paid all in advance. Some of them you pay the day you arrive. And then this one, you pay a certain percentage in, and then I think they don't like doing refunds. So if something changes or happens, then they just send you a final bill with just a little bit more money due. So that's currently where we are with Retreat 2024. If anybody got any questions about Retreat 2024, we uploaded some videos. We did live show and tell. If you haven't seen those videos already, just look on the YouTube channel. We did one day we did Rep Your State. And so we, on the Tuesday, which was our first day when you were arriving, it's also was good for you to travel in, let people know what state you're from and that you're a quilter. So it was like Rep Your State, and it didn't have to be a quilter, just rep your state. So that was our first day, and that was really interesting. I uploaded a photo collage of the pictures we took of that. Trying to think what else that is over there. Tucker came to the retreat. He didn't do any recording that I saw. And then also Joe Carmel came to retreat. So we had 2 other YouTubers at the retreat as well. So thank you both for attending. Let's see. Michelle the quilter talking about Joe Carmel runs fast. Yes, she was trying to get into the fabric store. They had the fabric store Joe Carmel was running into. They had a sale on Cafe, and I can't remember how they had it, but you buy 1 yard and you get another. You buy 2 yards total, and you got some kind of a discount. I bought a few pieces. I just bought 2 yards, and they let us, because it was a place that Jason worked. He works in the Illinois side of this particular store, even though we were in the Missouri side. They allowed us to have our yardage cut into half yards instead of just getting a full yard. So that was really nice, because you can't do that on a regular day. Hi, T. Roberts, Yolanda Riza. Uh, Sue saying Jennifer is the bomb. Bonita Nance is here. Hey, Bonita. Becky Bramlett's here. Becca Bradley. Hello, Becca Bradley. Welcome to the chat. C. Rax is here. Said show and tell was awesome. Shaquita Pearson was at retreat as well. Lady Craft said show and tell. Loved the show and tell at retreat. The projects were awesome. Yes. I was really surprised at how many people did the projects. It was very few people that did the projects. I don't think there was any one person that didn't do at least one project. And that's the thing about retreats. You know, some people come to retreat wanting classes, especially when you're going to a retreat of somebody's that teach or present on YouTube who gives lectures and things like that. They want that person to teach. And so sometimes, you know, people go on retreats because they want to finish their own projects, works in progress, things like that. And then other people come to retreats because they want the classes. So I was really surprised at the number of people that participated in the projects. It was everyone in the room, if I'm not mistaken, did at least one of those projects. So our projects were, in case you haven't watched the video, on the 10-minute table runner, which was taught by Kevin. And then I taught D2M, which was the quilt that I gave away for Christmas that I told you all that I was going to have to remake because I wanted one for myself. So I did that. That's how I got it done. Otherwise, it would still be on my to-do list. So I'm always trying to kill two birds with one stone. And the final project was from feed sack to tote bag, and Norma taught that. So that's what we did as far as classes were concerned. And I felt like we had good representation from all of those. So, hi, Diane57. So, yeah, I can't think of anything else I need to add. I did a lecture on Friday night on scrap quilts because since I had the trailer, I was able to bring, you know, the extra bags for quilts. So that was something that was also different this year, that I actually did a lecture, which I did not advertise that I was going to do. I just waited till they got there and saw the agenda. So I made that part a little secret too. We had lots of drawings. We had drawings if you wore Teaquilts on your, like had a Teaquilts t-shirt that had Teaquilts on it. It could have been a Teaquilt Scrap Quilting Club. It could have been any type of Teaquilt shirt, long as it had Teaquilts on that was on the actual shirt, not a button or anything like that. And then we also had our name badges, which I need to get mine back up there. We, if I'm not mistaken, everybody had their name badge, which was amazing. And then what I decided to do was give people stars for every year that they attend a Teaquilts retreat. So some people, it was their first year, so they just got their first star. But some people that had attended my first or second year, this was my third time doing a quilt retreat, because I used to do them every other year. Now I'm to the point where I'm doing them every year. So this is going to be interesting to see how much time I have for myself in between retreats. So I gave people stars to represent the number of years that they have attended a Teaquilts retreat. So that's fun too. So it gives people that continuously come visit with me a chance to show their dedication to the Teaquilts retreats by the stars that are on their badge. So that's pretty cool. Sue is in the comments. She says, your lecture is something not to be missed. I like showing people, like, I did like scrap quilts lecture, but I also try to relate it to like what I'm currently doing as well. And part of that was like using African prints and trying to figure out different types of backgrounds and using your regular light prints in your calicos with them as well. So Sue also says my name badge is back in my sewing machine case. So she's put hers back up. But mine will be back up here. I had lost one of my stars as I was packing. A strap got caught on my badge and it pulled one of my stars off. So I had to wait until I unpacked that particular thing to put the star back on there. So that's why my star is not in here right now. The other thing that we did at retreat, and we will do at every retreat, is we made 4-inch finished, 4.5-inch unfinished, name badges, not name badges, signature blocks that we ended up trading with everyone. And we put our name, your state, if you, your city, state, if you want, and then they put the Teaquilts retreat, and we put the year 2024. We will be doing this every year. So this is my bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut mine while I got batiks out already from just cutting these. I still got some of them out or available to me. So I'm going to go ahead and cut mine so that I can start working on mine for 2025. So if you know you're coming to 2025's retreat, you know who you are. I think, I can't remember how many of you all are on there. You know your name is on there. We only got a few openings left on the 2025 retreat. People are asking about it. One thing I will say is if you sign up for a retreat, this facility that we're at in 2025 doesn't have a refund policy. I have no refund. I have to pay for your spot. So please be sure that you can attend retreat. I've been really clear about that with this facility. I've already paid the deposit. That's non-refundable. Any payments, I have to make all my payments by 30 days before we even get to this retreat. So this retreat facility is totally different. So there will be no refunds on this retreat. So be careful booking for this retreat. The payments, you had to have paid already $100 to be added to the retreat list for 2025. July, that was a long time ago. That was last year when we did that. So if you haven't paid that and you're trying to go to 2025's retreat, you're going to have to pay that and your first payment that's due for July. What are those numbers? I don't know. They're inside of the retreat in my Facebook group, Teaquilts LLC. In the file section, I have the retreat registration form. On the first page of that form, it tells you how much retreat costs if you want a single or a double. It also gives you the payment for July, August, September, October, because I got to make another payment in November. And if you're not paid up to that point, when I come time for me to make the next payment, I will not be making that payment on your behalf. So I'm just trying to make sure that people get their payments in, because my next one, I need to make sure all the payments are in before I book you into your respective rooms, because I don't want to be responsible for paying for somebody that says that's only paid $100 and then you're in a single. At least I just have to pay for your regular spot, not paying for a single. So rooms will be paid when your balance is paid. So just keep that in mind with the retreat. Hi, Leela Dicker. I just showed your block. Remo's reminding everybody to hit the thumbs up button. Brenda says the ladybug pillows was cute. Yes, we did show that on Facebook, but I don't think I've shown it on YouTube. So I'll make a little photo collage for the people that are on YouTube. Sean at Go Savvy Designs is here. Trying to make sure I get everybody's. Leela talking about it's your newly crowned subscriber of the year. Here, laughing out loud. Yeah, that was a big discussion at retreat. We had 2 subscriber of the years at retreat. The 3rd subscriber of the year that I appointed was a local named Peggy, and she wasn't at retreat. So you didn't get to meet her, but it was 2 subscriber of the years at retreat. Hi, Sandy Agger. Trying to think, what else do I have in here? People coming in. All right, so I think that's it for retreat stuff. If you are not on Facebook and you want to come to retreat, it's going to be a little difficult because I've been having some issues with my emails. I can try to email you the information about retreat, and it may or may not get to you. That's the best I can do because I have no control over what email goes out and what doesn't. Also, I'm considering starting a Facebook group that's for the Teaquilts retreats. So when I'm having difficulty with emails and I need to get information out to the people that are attending retreat, then I can put that information into that group. So I know a lot of people don't like to use Facebook. It does bring a lot more what do you call it, social media drama. But sometimes, you know, we don't have Yahoo groups anymore. You need a way that you can communicate with people. And if I'm having issues with my emails, I don't know what else to do. Hi, Deborah Holloway and Delia Castro Short. Welcome. So let's go ahead and do the birthdays for the month of July. So yay, we got a lot of Teaquilters that have birthdays in the month of July. We got Maddie Barnum, whose birthday was yesterday. It was 2 days ago, the 1st, July 1st. So happy belated birthday to you, Maddie. And we got one Teaquilters whose birthday is today, which is Judy Smith. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Judy. Happy birthday to you. Just for you, girl. Other birthdays for the month is Francis Jackson, which is July 8th. Also on July 8th is Regina Connor. Also have Sandy Agger's birthday on July 9th, along with Ellen Campbell. On July 15th, we've got Minnie Dula. On July 18th, we got Sheila Willis. I didn't know that, Sheila, ahead of time because I didn't look until like 10 minutes ago. Brenda Foley's birthday is July 20th. Kim Mesh and Leetta Bryant's birthday is July 24th. Laura Kaiser, who's a local quilter. I don't know if she really watches me on YouTube, but she signed up. Her and my birthday are on the same day, July 28th. And then we've got Lenora Baptiste's birthday, who is on July 30th. So happy birthday to all the July babies. May you enjoy your entire month. And that would be including me. While I was at retreat, somebody asked me what was I going to do for my birthday as far as celebrations this year. And I hadn't even really thought about it. So I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. You know, I normally do like birthday drawings and things like that. I have been so behind this year with everything that I've been behind on that I haven't even thought about planning anything for birthday. I will do some drawing. I'm just not sure how big it's going to be because I haven't planned a thing. I will do something. I'm just not sure what it is. Let me see when my birthday is, like what day. I don't even know that. It's on a Sunday. So I guess I could do the Saturday, September 28th. Saturday, July 27th. I could do that day and do a drawing on that day. I have no idea what I'm doing. We'll see. It'll be a surprise to me as it is to you. But happy birthday to everybody. All right, retreat. I did buy a few things at retreat. I bought a kit from Apple Tree. We did a chartered bus tour of Missouri. We went to Columbia, Missouri, Brunswick, Missouri, and Monroe City, Missouri, and then we ate in Hannibal, Missouri. So I bought a kit. I bought them with the intent of thank you gifts for people that had helped out at retreat. And I bought a kit and I already gave it to Kevin. So I don't know if you'll see it. Maybe Kevin will put what he got. The video that I showed was all of Kevin's items that he got at retreat, minus the kit, because I didn't want you all to think that everybody got a kit. So we didn't show the kit. So that's the only thing that didn't get shown. And I don't think Kevin's home right now. And I also bought this right here, which is a large tote made out of wool. It's a felted wool. And I bought this. It was 40 bucks. I actually bought two because I bought one for myself. And then I bought one to give away to one of the other quilters. But then she wanted something else. And so then I gave her that along with something smaller as a thank you gift. So I didn't have to give that away. And then I didn't have to buy anything for Jennifer because I heard her talking about she wanted to try out the Go when it was donated. And I'm like, she's talking about that Go for real? Okay, so I didn't have to worry about buying her anything while we were out. So thank you, Sue GSD, for donating the Go Me, which I ended up gifting to Jennifer for being part of the committee. And she deserved it, all the work that she did, helping us get stuff in, helping me get gift bags sorted out. Kevin, Jennifer, and I did that. And it made it go a lot quicker because there was a lot of stuff in the loot bags that we gave out. So I gave her the Go Me. So this one I might end up saving and using it for a birthday prize. So we'll see. I do have, like I said, I bought two of these. And this was at, this one I bought in Brunswick. I bought the kit that Kevin had from Apple Tree. What else did I buy? Also in Brunswick, they had this motorcycle panel. It was in the sale room. It was regularly $12.50 for the panel, which, you know, it's not, probably not even a yard, so I don't know how they got to that, but it was in there for $8. And I tend to buy things like this because somebody might come up and ask me to do a motorcycle quilt for them, and then I'll have a panel where I can already be semi-started on the project. And if not, then I can also use it on the back of the, So this is what I have for panels. And they must have had two because I could have sworn that there was one that was long and big, which is what I thought I had. And so yeah, but that's cool. I don't have you all open. I'm still on my calendar. Hi, Minnie. You already missed the birthday shout outs, girl. Phyllis G is here. So I bought this piece of fabric. It was on somebody's clean. Oh, this was at the Ben Franklin. We actually went to a Ben Franklin. If you watch the videos of us shop hopping, we went to two big quilt shops, and I wanted to show them what one of the Ben Franklins looked like. It was kind of an impromptu thing because we left, our bus arrived late, so we couldn't go to the other place because they wouldn't have had time to check us out. So we ended up going to Ben Franklin because they have a quicker checkout process. They have two people cutting, and then they have two people checking you out, whereas the other place have two people cutting and one person checking you out. And Kevin and I have been in the other place for a long time. I mean, we went there once, and we were in the checkout for a long time because it was just long, and it was just me and him. And I was like, there is no way we can get a bus in and out of here. So that's why we didn't go to the other place we originally wanted to go to. I was in Ben Franklin, and they had last year's All Missouri Shop Hop book, and it was only $5, so it was half. It's $11.50 regular, so it was less than half price I do like these, not necessarily because of doing the shop hops, not necessarily because it lists all of the addresses and phone numbers of all the participating shops. Not that. It's because they do have great patterns in here. Some of the people are creating patterns for their particular quilt shop, and they showcase some of those. And so that's why I bought it. I didn't even look in here to see what the patterns were. I just like reading stuff. It's just more like a piece of fiction or something. I don't know. I just read it from front to back. I don't have to do anything with it for $5. It's just good entertainment. And that's all that's in the bag. I just want to make sure I had everything out, because I didn't spend a lot of money. The only thing that I'm missing is the second box of this and the kit that I gave to Kevin. And this is the fabric that I purchased at Oh So Personal, where they had the cave stuff on sale. And when Kelly, the owner, came out, she met us out on the parking lot, told us what all of her specials were, which she did her specials that she do for her regular customers. She did them for us, for people that were out of town. So that was really sweet. So she went out of her way, and then on top of that gave us a fat quarter of fabric that you got to pick from. And then the case that I bought, I got a lot of florals, all the busy stuff, the dots, but I need stuff that can tone down some of the florals when I'm putting them in. So I just bought the plaids. I bought whatever plaids I could see, and she just had these 4 plaids. I have a lot of the other stuff already. So, let's see. How much was the 2 yards of cave? It doesn't have an itemized bill in here. It's just a total. So that's not going to help. And then they had fabric where you just bought everything on the boat. It was already pre-marked. And I just got this because it was like 3 yards plus of Ruby Star. And I have been buying those fabrics, and so I decided I needed something that I had yardage with, whether I use them as a background or a border or whatever. But this was Rashida Coleman, I think. Let me see. Yeah, Rashida Coleman. Want to make sure I say her name right. So I got that because of that. And this one, I got it because it said it was 3 yards, but it looked like it was more than 3 yards on here. And I thought it would be a really interesting background print. Not totally a white on white print, but it was enough that it could be a background on a project. And I shopped the sale tables there. I spent my receipt here saying with tax, I spent $66.17. So I really didn't do a whole lot of shopping. When we went to the local stores like Jackman's, this was a local store. I spent money there. This was the last one we went to I spent money at. And I didn't spend money at Jackman's. I went back to Jackman's today, but I didn't spend money. We'll talk about that one in a minute once we get through with the retreat stuff. Now, what I do have here is this bag of stuff that I got from retreat. And a lot of this is gifts. We went to Oh So Personal. If you spend $100, they have a bag club. And somebody from out of town spent the $100. And then they gave me their bag. I think I have one somewhere, but it's nice to know where this one is in case I do go there and go on bag day. Then I can use this to get whatever the sale is for the day. So thank you, thank you. I'm not going to call out any names. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus over here. Jason gave me these project bags, which are really nice. You can put projects in them, or you could put your notions in here. Really cool. So that was nice. Also, Jason gave me, I don't know if he gave me anything else, but I know we were in a store. We were talking about buying this particular fabric. It's like the stacks, but it's already done for you. And I was talking about how this would be really cool. You could just use it as a border on a quilt. And so I was telling Jason, because he found the boat, and I said, yeah, I want some too. And he go, how much you want? And I thought he was just going to have it cut. And then I was ready to pay for it, but Jason ended up paying for this. This was at the Brunswick store, So Sweet Quilt Shop. This was from one of the Teaquilters. I think I can say Miss Vivian gave me this. It's a quilt builder card deck. You know, I have a lot of quilt blog videos online, and I thought maybe if I ever get back into recording and uploading some videos, that maybe, just maybe, I might, you know, use some of those. I do have block books. It's no big deal for me. I think this is Joe Carmel cut her D2M out of these fabrics. And of course, I was there to get the scraps. I think I donated this to the retreat, and then I went and won it back. Okay. I ended up needing it while I was there, so my name got called. I went up and got it. Had 2 quilters from the Chicago area. They were there. They left information about their quilt show. Needles and Threads Quilters Guild presents Quilting to the Stars Quilt Show 2024, October 19th and 20th. That's Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 on Saturday and 4 on Sunday. It's in Washington Park Fieldhouse, 5531 South Martin Luther King Drive. Parking is available. The admission is $10, and then seniors is $7. So I don't know what age is seniors. Then it says quilt above to be raffled on Sunday at the show. Tickets are $1 or $6 for $5. And then on the back of the card, they tell you a little bit about them. So I will let you see this raffle quilt. It is gorgeous. And that's just a photo. You know it's really pretty in person. It's like a New York beauty, but they put a star sashing. They put a star sashing on it. This right here, you saw in the video, it was a Kleenex holder. I only had enough of these for the retreaters that were there. So this is what that is. You put your square box of Kleenex in here, and it makes a pretty cover. Somebody made that, but I paid them because I didn't want to make them, because after I made this other thing I'm going to show you, I didn't want to make anything else. This same person has an affiliation with Quilt in a Day, and then Quilt in a Day donated these patterns. Everybody got the same pattern. Phyllis G is reminding you all to hit the thumbs up button. So thank you, thank you. Don't be Sue talking about she glad that somebody got the AccuQuilt that wanted it. Don't be surprised if Jennifer gets some few dyes next year. I don't know who Diane's talking to. She says she's maybe visit a friend in Illinois before a retreat. The motorcycle is really nice. She's saying happy birthday to the July babies. We are seniors. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm not officially by the law a senior, but you know, everybody can get an AARP card over 50, right? And then we also got these wallets. You're not going to see everything that we got at retreat. This was made by Diamond Creations, and then I sent her African fabric as a payment for this. So I don't know. I think I stopped counting at $250 worth of fabric. So she was going to donate 20 of these. And since she was so generous with wanting to donate, I asked her, would you just make 12 more so everybody can get one? And then I made sure that I rewarded her. I wanted to make sure I thanked her very well for doing that, because she didn't have to do that. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I know what this is. This is from Claudette Bettis. Claudette Bettis is a master sewist, okay? Everything she makes is beautiful. It looks like it came from a store-bought shelf, like very well made, like a boutique shelf, not just sweatshop sewing. But she does beautiful sewing, and she made me this nice bag, and it's got, I think it's waterproof canvas on the inside. Gorgeous. So thank you again, Claudette. I'm just pulling stuff out. I'm going to have other stuff for that. We will put this over here. This is so, I needed to make sure I put this back up. That's why I put this in the room. It was a thread I put in with one of the sewing machines. So we have balloons. We have not uploaded what these balloons was for, okay? We're going to hold off on that. I don't know if that's going to make it. We'll have to check with the interested parties on that. So remember, this is not total retreat loot because I didn't give myself anything because I just left mine at home. More scraps here. So Gail made for everyone a device stand holder, which was really sweet. She didn't have to do that, but you can also use it as a pin cushion. You can use it as a pattern stand. You can do whatever you want with it, but she handmade all of those for everyone. I know this one came from Paula, and Paula has some other stuff too. Like she had, here's one. She had 2 stickers and a bobbin, like you can clamp your bobbin onto your thread. And she also had made little drawstring bags, which mine isn't in here. So I don't know where mine is right now. Oh, here it is. Right here. So she made these little bags. And these are really nice too for traveling. You can put your jewelry in them, earrings and things like that. So thank you, Paula, for those. And I think Donna Holt, she made this. I think I got the right person and gave me that. It's a quilt block pin cushion. She made it in the hoop. I'll make sure. And Joe Cormel, she came to retreat last year, and she kind of know how I do retreat. And so every day I come in and I have some package on my sewing machine, and she gave me lots and lots of charms. So you can use them on your zipper pulls. You can just use them to hang. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them yet. This is a Love to Sew magnet. Here is an apple. And then a cup of tea with flowers. And we've got a rotary cutter and a mat. Let me fold it back. Don't want to stay back. And then this Quilt More Love book. So this is the front. Then it opens up to some note paper that you can write notes on. Very nice. And I like the inside too. Very pretty. And Miss Vivian made for everyone soap that was given out. When I opened the box, it just smells so good. This smells like oatmeal, but it might have something else in it because it's got a purple label. It just smells so good. So I got that. And 2 more things. This here was given to me by somebody. I'm not going to say. Well, I don't think they care. Very pretty. I don't think they care. Hi, Katie. Hi, Sue Allen. It's Moda bundle called Lighthearted. And at first I was going to give these out. When they gave it to me, I was going to give it out to the retreaters. And then I thought this would be really pretty to make something for Jersey because it's kind of like soft. So maybe when she gets to her twin bed or something like that, maybe her mom might change her colors. Right now she's using animals. But I thought it was just so pretty and dainty that I decided to go ahead and keep it. So this came from Shaquita. I'm trying to, I mostly do jewel tones, and I'm trying to work my way into doing pastels as well, because I like pastel quilts as well when other people make them. And then this is the last item that I have to show, and it's $7.46. But we made these little bags. I don't know if you all remember when we were in Houston and we were making what we told you all were bunny ears. Remember these? This wraps all the way around the bag. Has a seam in the bottom where it seams the bag. So we were making these at retreat. Kevin and I were assembly line sewing. We had Eric flipping them out. And this was our final retreat gift. And what it is it's like you can store your fat quarters in here. You can also put charm packs in here. That'll fit, but you can fold your fat quarters. Oh, this is from Sue. I forgot all about that, Sue. I'm going to put it right there for a minute. But this was our final gift. And these things, when you make one, you think something is so easy. But when you have to make 32 and next year it's going to be 40 something, it's like, no, we're not doing none of that. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't mind paying somebody or doing something for somebody that did something for me for retreat, so I didn't have to make a gift. Yeah. In here, I put in a charm pack. You got one of two. This just happens to be one. This one is more of your tone on tones. The other ones, I think, were like speckled paint or something like that. I don't know the name of it, but that's what it kind of looked like. And then everyone got two mini charms. This is called Twinkle by April Rosenthal. And this is by Moda. And I haven't opened it. It's in a plastic bag. I don't want the little stuff going everywhere. And then I also gave them one from Rashida of Ruby Star called Pixel. Since I've been buying a lot of her stuff lately, I thought maybe I'd get everybody a fat quarter of that. And they're more tone on tone too, so everybody could actually use it. In 1994 is when I started Teaquilts. And this makes Teaquilts 30 years old. So what I did in honor of that is that I gave everybody, they already had other pins, but I don't know if you can even read it, but I made a commemorative 30-year pin, anniversary pin for Teaquilts that everybody at retreat got. And the only other thing that they got, we haven't mentioned probably in any of the videos, is that I also did the little wrist things. So I have these. So these will be coming out in future orders. Depending on how much you spend on your future orders, you may end up getting a 30-year pin as well. So that is the retreat loot. Everything. Well, not all of it, because like I said, I gave people the Teaquilts cup. It had all kinds of things in there. They got Teaquilt sticker. I have 4 stickers out now. They got all 4 of those stickers. They got 3 things that you can use to clean your machine with that come from the makeup industry. They got a theme guide, which was from Kevin. He purchased that for them. We just put it in the cup. And what else? I can't remember. It was too much, okay? We had bookmarks, everything up in that loot bag. Y'all have to go look at the loot bag that Tucker, I had Tucker do that video for me. Just trying to get Tucker back, trying to bring him out of retirement, you know. Tucker not having it though. Tucker looked at me like I grew a second head. Kim says, retreat went by so fast. It was so fun. Yes, the days do go by. This year, Kim was a commuter, so she had to leave every night. And she left late some nights, too. And next year, she's going to be a resident, so it's going to be even more fun with Kim. But that's that. Sewing machines I wanted to talk about. And we're about to get up out of here. So guess what? We're going to have to finish this on Saturday. And that'll give me a little bit more time to work on it too. But I will tell you about the machines. So this is machine week. Let me see. How am I going to tell you these? Number one, I had to take my featherweight to the shop. I don't know. I dropped it off today along with a Singer. Remember that old green Singer that I had? I just decided to drop that one off too so that they could do an official oiling and greasing. Although I did do it myself, I just want to make sure that they're done correct. The featherweight, we were sewing on the plastic bags and it got in a little mishap at retreat. So it's getting taken care of. I dropped those two off today. Yesterday, I called the person who was referred to me by numerous people in the state of Missouri who to take my Bernina to. So I'm taking my Bernina in tomorrow on 4th of July. I say, are you sure? Because I had to call them back because I got a 2.5-hour ride to go drop the machine, and they're going to work on it there so I don't have to come back and pick it up. So I'll just mosey around either the store. I'm going to take my iPad. I can read or, you know, sit somewhere and read. Because I ain't even trying to buy nothing, okay? So that's what I'm doing with my Bernina. It's going to the shop tomorrow. I also dropped off my Baby Lock Elagio, which I forgot to drop off last year. I wanted to have it ready for retreat, and then it was just too soon for me to... I mean, it was too late. Like, retreat was coming too soon for me when I realized that I hadn't taken it to take it out. So I went and got that taken care of tonight. Let me see. Hold on a second, guys. I don't know why my doorbell's ringing saying a person is there, but there is no person. So, okay. I dropped that one off at Jackman's today. So I got 3 machines in the shop. I then got back home and got a call and told me that my featherweight and my Singer, my older Singer, is ready for pickup. So I'll go back and get those Friday. Those guys, you know, I know them. You know, when you really get to know the people that work on your machines and they understand how prolific you are, what you're doing. I told them it was no rush, and they got both of my machines in and out today, okay? And I ain't gonna throw their names out there in case somebody else got their machine sitting in the shop, okay? But just treat people kindly. You know, sometimes you have to get to their bellies, you know? And they'll take care of you. You take care of them, they'll take care of you. So that's 4 machines that will be accounted for. However, there's 2 more machines that we need to discuss, and we're not going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about it on Saturday, okay? All right. Anybody got any questions before we get off of here? I only got 8% power. Because I forgot that I had all of this other stuff to do here. I forgot about the haul stuff and the retreat loot. So yeah, I don't have time to go over sewing machines. I see you, Kim and Sue. Again, if you're looking for information on Retreat 2025, I got very limited spots. And that, I'm saying limited in that people have paid $100 to be added to that list. And if they don't make the payments that are due starting by the end of July, all the way through to the end of October, so there's 4 monthly payments plus the $100 deposit that has to be paid, then I'll know more about what my availability is on retreat at that point. I'd say probably by August I should know, because after they make their second payment, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. By the time they make their second payment in August, I'll know for sure who's serious about coming. Again, I just want to reiterate, if you are planning on attending a Teaquilts retreat, make sure that you clear your schedule, because I can't give refunds back at this facility at all. The facility that we were at just last week, they had a 6-month no refund policy. So all the way up to December, I could have gotten a portion of the money back. After that, it's 100% non-refundable. This facility is 100% non-refundable from day one. So if you're not sure, or if you got something that could possibly come up next June, it's going to still be the last week of June, June 24th through June 29th. So it's 6 days, 5 nights. If you're not sure if you can attend, if you got some possible graduations and don't know, please do not book your retreat, because I don't want anybody mad at me when you're not able to get your money back. I just can't do it. Once I get the money, it's no longer my money. It's going to that facility. I got dates that I got to make payments to them. And again, all of this money has to be paid, all of it in by 30 days before, whereas other ones kind of give us a little leeway. If we got some issues, we can get refunds. I have a feeling that this facility ain't issuing no type of refunds, even if you got to complain almost, okay? Because they want all of their money in advance, and it used to not be like that. You paid all of your money on the final day you were there, and you would go into a meeting, and they had all of your paperwork there for you to take care of. But it's been a long time ago since I've been to this place, so it's completely changed around now. Kim says, thanks again, T, for wonderful retreat. My heart is so happy to have new quilty friends. Yes, and you're welcome. It was my pleasure. I enjoy the retreat. It's just a lot of work, but I enjoy doing them. And also, if any of you Teaquilters want to get in on next year's charity project, we're making it simple. We're going to do the burrito method of making pillowcases. We're going to be donating pillowcases. So that's what we're going to be collecting for next time. You can make it before you even come to retreat, and then we'll just be helping people that don't understand what they need to do. And there's free how to make the burrito style pillowcases all over the internet, all kinds of free patterns. So that's what next year's charity event will be. Let me see. And Francis says, see you on Saturday, T. Yes, and happy birthday, Francis. Happy birthday month. Trying to think, what else? I think that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and end here. I will see you all Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll talk more about sewing machines. Yeah. What else? That's probably going to be it, because it's going to be a hot mess up in here, okay? I will see you all then. You all stay blessed, be safe, and quilt out, everybody. Bye-bye.